So, folks, let me say welcome again. These are folks from the Independent Human Rights National Commission who are here to assess the condition of the former vice president, and they have been stopped from entering the compounds of the hospital, and they were directed and they were told by the supervisor here to place a phone call to police authority, either the justice minister or other authorities that will grant them access to see the former vice president.
Please introduce yourself to us and why are you here this morning?
I'm Councillor Mohammed Ifambala. I'm the acting chairperson of the Independent National Human Rights Commission. I'm here with my colleague, Commissioner Professor David Dolo, and our monitors. By our statute, we have the right, we are an independent body that will assess human rights situation in the country. We have been following developments since the former vice president was invited to the Liberian National Police. We sent our monitors there, and we heard about the illness. So we in the leadership decided to visit and see, assess what is unfolding, because there are information on social media that she's been pressing. Some people saying it was injected. There's several other information. As an independent body, the best thing we can do is to come and assess and make an independent report on the situation. All right? And we have come, the Liberian National Police have stopped us. We have contacted the leadership. We called 102, 1112, and they have denied us. But when we called the Attorney General office, the Minister of Justice said we have the right to come and do our work. And the IG is being arrogant and disrespectful to us. And so we'll respond to this matter subsequently.
So are you putting up press conference anytime soon?
We will issue a statement about this.
What does this mean for democracy?
It is unacceptable. There's arrogance. There's unprofessional. This is a statutory body, independent body in the state. We cannot come here to assess human rights situation if you deny us.
Do you think
the RG is not above the law. He's not the one who control us.
Councillor Famula, what we're hearing and what you rightly stated is that police sources are hinting that you should contact the lawyers of the former vice president if they agree.
As a statutory body, we do not need permission from even the RG himself to do our work. All right?
They're saying she's having a medical emergency, and
she is not here on her own. She's not here voluntarily. She's on the police. They brought her here.
Do you think the police,
they brought her here because she's ill,
impeding your functions?
And that's what they have meant guarding her. So when we come to assess the situation, you cannot be stopping her.
what exactly did the officers here told you?
That they have not gotten instruction from the RG. And all other officers will call senior officers and say they want to have RG. The RG phone is up.
You think it's a human rights violation?
This is
former vice president?
well, we can't reach that decision now, that conclusion, but what we're saying, they are undermining our work.
What's the next course of action?
Well, we will let the public know subsequently.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
So, folks, there you have it. The commissioner the acting commissioner for the Independent Human Rights Commission talking to us there, Anthony Family, who have been stopped. So he came basically to assess the health condition of the former vice president, because according to him, there were so many reports that the former vice president was injected, she was beaten. So as the Human Rights Commissioner, he came to see whether some of these things that is said to the former vice president, whether or not it is true from their own perspective, to see to do an assessment. But later he was denied by officers here of the Liberian National Police, and according to him, they are heading back to their base, and they will issue the press statement. They will issue the press statement here. So we're still here bringing you this live update here from the Gomez Institute of Medical Science. This is the closing argument. My name is Joseph Sally. My name is Joseph Sally. So share our live video. Tell us exactly where you're watching us from. Give us your own independent perspective on this entire situation relating to the illness of the former vice president, who was brought here yesterday at the Gomez Institute of Medical Science. So we're here. You're watching the closing argument. You see officers of the police are all moving about. So the acting commissioner for the Independent Human Rights Commission was denied, and he was told to call the Inspector General before being given access. And to that, he was denied because when he spoke to us, he said he placed a call to the IG, and by the statutes of their scope of operation, they don't need to even call the IG. They just need to inform the office of the Attorney General, which of course the Attorney General, the office of the Attorney General gave them the full go-ahead to come and assess the current health condition of the former vice president. So my name is Joseph Sali, and you're watching the closing argument right here at the Gomez Institute of Medical Science, where the former vice president was brought to last evening due to her current health condition. So the former vice president was charged by the Ministry of Justice, and that charge was read by the Attorney General, Honorable Oxford Toy. And among her charges, notably, is money laundering, drug trafficking, criminal conspiracy, and many others. Putting all these charges together, laboring against the former vice president. But there are mixed views reacting to her charges. There are many from the other side, mixed opinion, coming in and out. There are other people who are seeing this to be highly political. There are others who are calling and hewing for justice. Justice should not be partial. That justice should not seek portfolio or permanence within the society. So we are hoping to talk to relatives, family members who are closer to the former vice president. So you see another vehicle of the that vehicle belongs to the government of the Republic of Liberia, but we don't know who is placed within that vehicle because we are just posted right here at the entrance, at the main entrance of the hospital. So we cannot independently verify and tell you the current condition of the former vice president. We cannot tell you the current state because we have not received any hint. We have not spoken to any sources closer to the former vice president. We cannot tell you the current health condition of the former vice president. So Madam Joel currently is undergoing treatment here at the Gomez Institute of Medical Science here. So we are waiting to see members of the BUM Legislative Caucus, members of the Congress for Democratic Change, members of the NPP, where she is serving as their political leader. So we have not seen any of them yet. Not any one of them. Neither any other prominent citizen of Bond County. So both entrances of the hospital has been barricaded by officers, state security officers, heavily armed. The front entrance and the back having the police presence. So these, if you're just joining us, let me say welcome, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're watching us from. Let me bring you up to speed with some of these charges. Let me bring you up to speed with some of these charges that was spoken about by the Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, Honorable Oxford Toy. The former Vice President was charged for money laundering, criminal facilitation, drugs trafficking, and many others. 8 charges given to the former Vice President. So yesterday she was to be in court. She was to appear at the Monrovia City Court, where these charges or those charges should have been read. But due to the health condition of the former Vice President, she didn't appear in court. And later we saw nurses, doctors on the compounds of the headquarters of the Liberian National Police entering the compounds of the Liberian National Police where the Vice President were. And later on we saw the convoy of the former Vice President heavily been guarded by state security, and she was brought here at the Gomez Institute of Medical Science. So let me say thank you. We just spoke to the Independent Human Rights Commission acting commissioner, who was here later to assess the current health condition of the former Vice President, but he was denied entrance by officers of the Liberian National Police on grounds here that he should contact the office of the Inspector General, Gregory Coleman. But we're still here bringing you this live update as relates to the current health condition of the former Vice President. So let me say thank you. Thanks so much for joining us. We are here. As soon as we flip our cameras around, we see any action, we're going to bring it right to you. We want to encourage you, charge your phone, get enough data. We will bring you up to speed as it relates to issue relating the current health condition of the former Vice President. This is the closing argument. My name is Joseph Sully.